Naveen is a 38-year-old marketing executive. He's HIV positive, one of 23 million working people the world over living with HIV.
When I broke the news to my wife, it was her report. She went haywire and I was like, I don't know what to do. I mean, I could not believe that whether the report was even right in the first place.
Doctors in New Delhi advised Naveen's pregnant wife Nyang to abort what could be a perfectly healthy baby. Despite the cost and the challenge of living with the virus, they wanted to keep their child.
Everything was going okay. Till that time, we were close to the operation time. The cesarean delivery had to be done. That's when I went to each and every hospital in Delhi. Each and every hospital. Everyone refused.
Naveen was lucky to have his employer's support in overcoming the crisis. Today, his daughter is 5.5 years old and healthy.
We treat people the same, whether they are positive or not positive, whether you're a drug user, non-drug user. You're treated as a person who can work. You'll be pulled up for the same reasons as anyone else.
Neville heads Sahara, a non-profit organization that supports rehabilitation and employment generation projects for drug users and those living with HIV. Today, the key issue around the world is that access to treatment is linked to maintaining a regular job.
The general situation in India is that they want to discriminate because they think that HIV positive people are non-productive, they think they have got AIDS and they're going to die.
Just because one person, you might have a virus, so what? You're quite capable of doing any kind of work on par with anyone else. I know some very brilliant people who are positive. On the flip side, the others are not so brilliant but have other skills. They can be employed as well. So you're talking about like from mechanics to engineers. They deserve employment.
Stigmatization and discrimination don't merely complicate life at the workplace. After being thrown out of many houses he's lived in, today Naveen lives in a small room provided by his organization.
When I returned from work, I was told to get out of my home. I asked why. I got no answer.
I went and asked him and he said, well, you didn't tell me that you have got AIDS, and now I have to call the pest and control people to disinfect the house because there's a lot of viruses inside.
While the International Labour Organization has established a code of practice for employers, over 65% of people living with HIV in India are afraid to reveal their status because they fear discrimination.
If Neville wouldn't have been there, today I would have lost my daughter a long time back. Even I would have lost my wife. Even I would have just committed suicide. I'm being very, very frank about it. I would have just hanged myself.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Naveen is preparing to leave on an early morning flight to Bhopal for a meeting on HIV/AIDS in the workplace.
It's always good to look forward in life, move on, explore new opportunities, and look positive and behave positive.
Secure in the world of work, Naveen is on his way to spread the message that HIV-positive people can be productive members of society.